Hello YouTube, back again with another video. This is going to be a custom duel this time. I'm actually, to be honest, I'm really tired of playing Black Sand, so I'm going to be trying Animeta, and my opponent's about to develop a Phobia after. And I don't blame him, considering he has only 9 cards in his extra deck, and he's playing 42 cards. And one thing I do like about this archetype is, considering these are custom cards, they have excellent synergy with each other, and they work well together. And the theme, it really relates to what I've watched in the past, and from my previous experience throughout all the references and the amount of animators I've done is all related to what I created. And we're going to be adding Animeta Boken, which means adventure. So he has no hit to my cards. So Boken will activate, adding an Animeta monster from my deck to my hand. Deku is one of the cards you want to start off with, including Akame, as they help you just pretty much gain more consistency. He allows you to add an Animeta card from your deck, and she allows you to draw 2. But don't worry, she does have a negative effect on top of it afterwards. But I'll be adding Uzumaki. So the same things like I already explained. She popped herself, allows me to draw 2 cards, but in exchange I can only special summon Animeta monsters for the rest of the turn. So I'm going to be acting the Animeta Shonen Sekai, which means the Shonen world. And I'll be placing Natsu into my pinup zone, as well as Zero. Zero is supposed to be from Darling in the Franxx. Natsu, obviously, from Fairy Tail. And about to pinup summon 3 monsters. And eventually, this duel isn't going to take too long. He's going to scoop. He's not going to really do anything. But I want to see his hand. Oh, he's playing a legendary. It looks like, why does it look like Fire Emblem, though? Or Escaflowne. So I'll be special summoning Lelouch from my deck because of Sekai's effect. Already I'm starting off amazing, and I'm still thinking, I'm wondering which monsters I want to go into my extra deck that I can link summon, synchro summon to exceed summon, even fusion summon, since I have 0 in my pendulum zone. So I have all these 4, I have like literally I can pretty much utilize all the summon mechanics right now with the cards already on my field. Especially now that 0 is in my pendulum zone, with the cards that remain in the field, I can pretty much use all the summoning mechanics. So with Kirito, I move Akame from my extra monster zone to the main monster zone, so and on top of that, it gives me an additional pendulum summon. On top of that, you'll find out what's gonna happen. So we'll wait. He scoops. Oh yeah, you guys are hoping for a quick some challenge. We're hoping that I would be able to do more in this duel, but the thing is, I can't really force my opponent to continue playing if he doesn't want to. It is a duel request that I made with him, and that he would be willing to go through with it. But he read about looking at my fields that he pretty much feel like he had nothing he could do at this point. Even though Sekai protects my monsters, I didn't have any negates yet. I'm pretty sure I only have to be honest, I have 1 card that can stop my opponent. That's Natsu. But it all depends what I could have summoned. But at the same time, I can't really blame him. He felt like the more cards I have in my field, the more I can disrupt his place. So I think that's what he realized, that he had to leave the duel. Like, it would have proven pointless, and it would have been inevitable for him to actually do anything. So at the same time, I can't really blame him, because he doesn't really have knowledge of what my cards do. So he's not too sure what could have happened. If anything, even if I had the massive field, depending on how powerful his cards were, he probably could have had the advantage, because he's the one who created his own cards, same as I do. So, but again, unfortunately, it's a short duel. Either way, it's just to show you how the cards work, so you guys can have a better understanding. It's for you guys to actually be interested and to be entertained, on top of getting some experience of learning from this, and how you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're even invested into actually getting into this hobby. But it's all up to you. It all depends on you. It's up to you. Be my guest whether you decide to play the meta, or if you realize that this game isn't for you and you decide to quit early. But for all my other views, I am passionate with what I'm doing, and they are intrigued with what I have in store for them, and it builds a lot of excitement, so it gives me a reason to continue. And again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.